point? I think they will.
It's wrestling.
What is it, OQ?
It's just like wrestling.
Just like wrestling, right? You create these divides.
Look here, brother.
And then you
I don't have to endorse anybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet.
There it is. And we'll see what happens.
Coming for you, nigga.
Okay, whoa, hey. All right, man, here's a scary story. I couldn't avoid this story, man. This is just, pet owners, if you're a pet owner, listen to at your own discretion here. This is going to cover your kids' ears. Cover your kids' ears. An Arizona man is accused of sacrificing the family poodle in a barbecue smoker as a part of atonement for his daughter's T-shirt that had to do with the devil.
What?
Patrick Zane Thompson grabbed the 17-year-old's T-shirt on Saturday and threw it into the fire. Witnesses told authorities that the 42-year-old also demanded a male sacrifice of his 6-year-old son, himself, or the poodle.
Which meat do you want?
The remarks obviously sent his family, haywire. Thompson allegedly admitted picking up the dog, breaking its neck, and strangling it. Then he put it into a lake of fire. DB, are you crying?
Laughing.
Oh, you. How could you laugh at that?
I'm laughing because it's so fucking cruel. Like, how could you just do something to a dog?
In a barbecue pit?
Yo, not a dog, man.
Yeah, dog, bro.
I could do it to a cat, maybe not.
They found this this football player lying on the sidewalk saying that the devil made him do it.
Bro.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. That's kind of, people
That's
claim.
very disturbing.
The whole sacrifice thing is always scary to me. People claim that they make sacrifices for different reasons, and they sacrificed the poodle. He said the devil made him do it. You ever know someone who claimed they needed to make a spiritual sacrifice?
Because the devil made him do it?
Yeah. 888-742-3345. I don't know what these calls are going to bring, Heather.
Uh-oh.
But I got my finger on the button just in case. Call us.
Sway sure knows how to take in the moment when being serenaded. Here's the Grammy Award-nominated Deborah Cox.
And I don't know why, 'cause being with you is like do or die. I can't let you go, you're stuck to my soul. This is Deborah Cox, and you're tuned into Sway in the Morning. Hey, Sway. Oh, good morning.
Guess after last night, that's all she has to say.
It's like that.
I walked into that.
Sway in the Morning.
Instructions to summon the Lord. Everything will be yours. Everything you have ever desired in life. But there's a price. Are you willing to pay? Join me.
Okay. Demonic ass dudes over here, man. What is you? That's funny to them. What this was spurred on by this Arizona man who was accused of sacrificing the family poodle in a barbecue smoker. Heather, you're a chef. You cook a lot of barbecue. You don't know?
It's a time and place for everything. I mean, respect to the cultures that do, but I don't eat no damn dog.
What man's pet is another man's feast.
That's such a waste they didn't eat it.
He said the devil made him do it. Demanded that he sacrifice either his 6-year-old son, himself, or the poodle. The son was like, hell nah. Not me, Dad. Not I. And they found him, and he said the devil made him do it. People got weird reasons for making weird sacrifices.
Oh, I wonder what was on the girl's T-shirt. This is baffling to me.
Yeah, his daughter had a T-shirt on that the father didn't like.
Justin Bieber has a shirt, a tour shirt, that has on the back of it, bigger than Satan.
What?
It's a take on a Marilyn Manson shirt that he had released a few years ago, and he re-released it with his own Bieber, bigger than Satan.
Man, they toying with a whole lot.
Opening up a lot of gates.
A lot of chambers right there.
Careful.
D's on the line for Texas. What up, Big D?
D.
Hey, what's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, Sway? How y'all doing this morning?
Man, I'm a little, hey, man, D, I don't wake up happy all the time. I wake up thankful. You know what I mean?
I wake up the same way, blessed that I'm even up to even deal with any type of trials and tribulations, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
The shit I gotta talk about, man, I went to school with my homeboy, he from New York, this nigga Jamaican, man. This was all when the Illuminati and everything, you know, coming out and shit. And this nigga, he was really into that shit. That nigga had like beads that he would get blessed and soaked and shit. And he just started tripping, man. He got kicked out of school. And I had to, I'm from Texas. I'm up there on the East Coast and shit. I had to stay with him for the summer.
Wow.
And me and my girl, we staying with him and shit. This nigga had a nice pit, a red-nosed pit. We wake up, this nigga, the pit dead. He like, hey, bro, you know your dog dead, my nigga? He like, nah, for real? I'm like, yeah, bro. And we over there like, bro, did you do something to your dog, bro? Because he was tripping hard, right?
Yeah.
So we ain't never found out what happened to the dog. Come to find out, this nigga been talking to the devil. The devil told him he about to go see Obama and do a show for Obama and then become famous.
Wow.
This nigga ended up in the madhouse. I had to go and see that nigga and everything, man. His grandma and his moms was like, hey, man, go see him. He tripping, this, that, the third. It was sad, though. You know, that shit is real. Y'all, people shouldn't play with that shit.
Hey, so he sacrificed the dog because he thought that would help him to go perform in front of Obama?
Man, I don't know. He ain't never we don't never know what happened to the dog, Sway.
Yep.
But we think, me and my girl, that's what we think, cause
y'all could have been next, D.
Yeah, that's why I had to dip. You know what I'm saying? I had to dip. I said, fuck this.
Blood,
I'm not
hey, let me ask you this: when you saw him in a what was he, in an institution or something? When you saw him,
he was like they called it like the pawn house or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was
How was his behavior? Like, what was he talking about? Did he seem normal?
He was saying, he was telling us how that he had this whole thing. He's gonna go see. We on the East Coast. He's supposed to stop and see Obama. Then he going to the West Coast to L.A. and that's where he gonna become a star and be doing movies and shit. Then he was telling his mama like weird shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you look real sexy, mama. Like, nigga, this your mama, nigga. What are you telling her that for? So I'm just looking like, yeah, I know. It was sick. It was sick.
Hey, D, you sure he ain't never took nothing? You know, a lot of times these dudes get on these faulty drugs.
Get laced or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if the nigga hit some weed or something, you know, and they do that shit up there, that dust and shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, D, thanks for the call, man. That's wow.
Wonder, who is that guy that gouged his own eye out, one-hit wonder, and then he jumped out the window?
Houston.
Yeah, his name was Houston.
Yeah, he was saying the devil made him do some shit too.
And this guy just wanted to see Obama. All he had to do was do a couple drugs, and Obama would invite him like Macklemore. You know
watch out. Car coming through. Angelo's on the line. What up, Angelo?
Angelo.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing well, man. Now, somebody made a crazy sacrifice you know of?
Yeah, dude, it was rough, man. We were probably like 13, 14, and like we used to play bike tag. We'd all hop on our bikes, you know what I mean? And like you got close to each other, you're it type shit.
Yeah, I used to.
So we're going through the woods, and there's like 20, 25 frogs all nailed to the trees, and like different snakes and shit all nailed to the trees. And we're like, what's going on? There's not a lot of woods where we're from, so we'd only go out there. And this kid that we used to hang with, he woke up in the middle of the night. He went out, he collected all these reptiles, he killed them all, and he started nailing them to the trees.
Oh my God. Serial killer.
Yeah, it was rough. And we just didn't, you know what I mean? It's like we didn't know. So, like, we're midway playing. All of a sudden, we're looking around, and we're like, oh, what's going on? What the hell's going on? And there's all these frogs, and we start following. It's like a little path. So we're following it through, and this kid's got like this red satin type of like cape out there. He had this whole like devil montage going on that was way too much for like a 13, 14-year-old kid to deal with. You know?
Did you contact this kid's parents?
No, we didn't say anything. You know what I mean? Like we just thought it was kind of fucked up. We started kind of making fun of him a little bit for it.
Yeah. Hey, but you never.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I bet you never hung out with him like that again, though.
Nah, no one hung out with him. And it's like you know what the messed up thing is like we've all spent like rounds, you know, having like a sleepover or some shit at like each other's houses. So we've all been to that dude's crib at some point, like had just a sleepover.
Yeah.
And, like, later in life, we all start laughing about it, like, yo, what was he doing? Like, he was always weird, you know? And what came out about that was he said the shadows told him to do it.
Oh, okay.
Wow, see,
You know what you should do? You need to Google that little boy's name now that he's an adult and see how many bodies he has on him.
Oh,
'cause
come
that's
on.
He
pure
bodied it. No,
serial
no,
killer
he bodied
behavior.
He bodied himself. He bodied himself.
Oh, Tracy.
Now you feel bad, don't you?
Oh, my.
No, I don't feel bad at all, to be honest with you.
No, what the Tracy
Like
does.
that.
Tracy does.
The signs were there.
He killed
I
him.
feel bad that Heather B could have made them frog legs up. That's what I feel bad about.
Got it a frog leg fry, Heather. Bring them legs to Jersey. You know what they taste like,
They
right?
said chicken.
Chicken. I had frog legs before. Hey, Angelo, thanks for that story. You're a citizen, man.
That's way in the
That's
morning.
a weird
Yeah,
ass story, man. Damn, the kid offed himself.
That's why I don't like
Wow.
the devil. He always wants you to do something to yourself, yo. I ain't with that. You always gotta hurt yourself with the devil.
Sports up next.
Hey, yeah, man. NBA playoffs. Let's talk about them.
Shade 4-5.
You never know who's a citizen of Sway in the Morning.
Ice-T is here.
I'm a citizen, Sway.
Yeah.
Because I get up early in the morning to do Law and Order. I can't listen to commercial radio anymore. And I listen to you guys.
Yeah.
And I know you keep it 100. I listen to Heather's opinions and everything. It's gangster. It's real.
Sway in the Morning. The scores.
Everybody see that game last night? Whew.
The highlights. Everything on and off the field. It's the Sway in the Morning Sports Report. On Shade 45.
All right, Heather B, here we go.
Yes, way, citizens. I got your sports report. I'm going to start with the NBA playoffs. Only one game went down last night, and it took place in the Western Conference Finals. Kevin Durant and OKC was in the Bay to take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. It was action. It was packed. It was everything the NBA playoffs should be about.
Green giving the ball. Here we go. Looking. Sends it to Curry. Steps away. Pump fakes. Fades on a 30-foot three. It's an air ball. Rebound. Robertson dribbles it out. The Oklahoma City Thunder are golden in game one of the Western Finals. They trip up the
Warriors. Heather B's a hater.
That final 108-102 OKC. Russell Westbrook finished with 27. Kevin Durant 26 for Curry on the losing side. And yes, OKC has taken game one in Oakland. Game two tomorrow night back in the Bay. Game one in the Eastern Conference Finals. That happens tonight between the Raptors and the Cavs. That game will go down in Cleveland, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Also on NBA news, Kenny Smith, currently an analyst for TNT, has been told by the Houston Rockets that he will not be the next coach for the team. I didn't even know Kenny Smith was.
Oh, man, that would have. Wait a minute.
Yeah?
Man, that might have been a good move. Kenny Smith is a basketball scientist.
Genius. Scientist. Yeah, you're right.
Who they going to put? Did they say?
They didn't say. They said the team was impressed with Smith during the interview process and believes he will become a head coach one day, but just not with the Rockets. So we'll see what happens with that.
Wow.
Also, I know, crazy, right? Larry Bird promoted 51-year-old Nate McMillan from assistant coach to head coach of the Indiana Pacers. So congratulations to him. I mean,
Nate was a great player, too.
Yeah, he was. And it's good to see people who stuck around for a long time. I'd be interested to know what's going to happen with Patrick Ewing. You know, he's been going up. No.
They're not. Nah. I mean, I think it'll be interesting. Like, I think a lot of these players have a unique understanding of the game from the inside out, similar to boxing commentators. That's why I liked when George Foreman became a commentator.
Yeah.
And Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins. These guys who are actually boxing champions make for the best commentators to me. So I think the same could be true to coaching basketball. It just takes a level of maturity and experience to understand the game from the inside out and the outside in.
All right, well, 15 games on tonight in MLB, and I got some hockey news. Pittsburgh 3-2 over Tampa Bay last night, and game two tonight will go down between San Jose and St. Louis. Channel 91 will be covering.
You know why I know this, Heather? Because I'm going to be coaching this weekend. basketball game. It's called Hoop Water Celebrity Basketball Game. It's taking place this Saturday in Flint, Michigan at the Dordt Federal Credit Union Event Center. And Snoop's going to be there, and a bunch of celebrities coming out. Mo Pete is presenting it.
Love Mo Pete. He's a citizen of Sway in the morning, and Snoop.
And Snoop, and I'll be one of the coaches. So being, I'm from the outside in, but it's a certain science of the game that I understand that leads me to be a coach.
Right. And one last thing I forgot, maybe the final of the OK